Hey, so this is week 5 already. Hope everybody's doing all right. But as always, any problems, any questions, any difficulties whatsoever, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. So just to looking at the schedule, this is week 5. Next week, week 6, that's just by the way the schedule goes, going to be the week for a midterm, like a take-home kind of test. So no new material next week, and we'll just try to focus on the midterm. Discussing those questions, we'll figure out some effective ways, hopefully, for doing that. The material from this week will continue then after, basically, into week 7, and we move forward from there, of course. But for now, we just have a couple of new texts that we're going to consider for now. So there's two, one from Kimberly Crenshaw and the other from Anna Karastathis. All right, so the main idea we have this week is intersectionality. You may be familiar with this or have heard of this. If not, that's okay. It's a big idea in feminist thinking for a number of years now. So the basic idea is that in contrast to things we've been looking at the last couple of weeks, that where you start thinking more about sexist oppression and the different ways this can be experienced by different groups of women, and how that can sort of have the unintended effect of fragmenting the category of women, basically. That unity that was supposed to support feminism starts to unravel, sort of. The idea of intersectionality can try to put things back together precisely by recognizing these differences, the relevant differences in the way that sexist oppression can intersect with other forms of oppression, in the actual concrete lived experience of different women. So the first text we have from Crenshaw. This is a landmark piece, very widely read. It's served to really introduce, not so much invent originally, but really give a big push to the idea of intersectionality in feminist thinking. She is coming out of legal studies, or critical legal studies, and this was actually published originally in a law journal. So it has that feel, if you've ever read legal articles before, is a little bit different from other things. Not necessarily harder to read, but it is definitely different. And it's slightly long, so as I think I said, it's not essential perhaps to read all the way to the end, but the first couple of main sections basically would probably do. But feel free, of course, to read through to the end. Basically, she's just giving out the main outlines of a view of intersectionality and the way that poses a critique of standard ways of understanding and conceptualizing oppression, or more specifically here, discrimination. She's dealing with anti-discrimination law, though anti-discrimination